Hello viewers, welcome to Computer Hub. Today again we have come with a very important tricky arguments in print functions. Okay. Normally we know that with the help of print functions we can print any message, any variables of the values with a very good concatenations way. So uh, here today we will discuss little bit some tricky arguments. Okay. Now there are very important two tricky arguments. Number one is end arguments. Okay. So this is the end arguments which we can use for printing some important lines. Like normally whenever we print multiple lines, suppose if we print hello in the first line, and if we print world in the second line, so what we have written, we have written two print statement in the different lines. Now normally the behavior of the print function is after printing a particular line it will move the cursor into the new line. So that means if we, in this way, if you execute the programs, so the output will generate the result in the separate line. So this will be the output of normal print statements. This is the normal behavior that it will print. Uh, After printing, it will move into the next line. So end parameter or end arguments can be used to skip this. Okay. So if we write here, if we write uh, the arguments after hello, if we write the arguments end, and if we give some space after that, so in this way each and every line if we print, so what will happen, the output will generate, if we execute the program the output will generate the result of the two different print statements at the same line. So this will behave like this. Normally print functions, the this two output will generate in the separate lines, but whenever we use the end arguments, this is very tricky way. We can use the end arguments, and if we give some space, so whatever the output will generate, so you can see the space in between the two print statements. So this is one of the very important uh, tricky arguments in print functions. Now we will discuss another tricky arguments of print functions, that is SEP. So this is actually the separator. At the same line, if you want to print multiple values, so we can give some separator in between the values. So for this purpose, we can use the SEP arguments. Now, how we can execute this? Suppose if we want to print the first value, suppose ABC, then if you want to print another value, that is XYZ, and if we want to print PQR, so this three value we want to print. Normally when we print this by default, it will come like ABC, then XYZ, then PQR. So that means we don't have any separator. But with the help of ACP arguments, if we write at the last ACP and if we give any kind of separator like comma or maybe hyphen, so the output will come in this way. So ABC, then after that whatever the separator character we have put it there as an arguments. So if for every value it will come like this. So in this way, with the help of end arguments and ACP arguments, we can do this kind of tricky things. So these are the tricky arguments we can say. for print purpose. Okay, so these are the discussions today we have done. In my next video I will show you much more important things regarding the Python. So these are the very important Python concept for the beginners. So watch my video and subscribe my videos. I will share these things in my YouTube channel, that is Computer Hub, and also you can see in my Facebook pages.